Hello, what's up? This is Ali again, and on this video, we're going to have a quick guide on how to play our games on our jailbroken PS4. And since we still often receive this question, we are going to make a video emphasized on how to access or play our games, activate our jailbreak, as well as address or fix some common issues with regards to playing our games. This includes when all of a sudden you boot up your PS4 and all of your games are missing. So how can we restore our missing games, as well as some other common issues with regards to playing our PS4 games. To start, before we can do our jailbroken stuff on our jailbroken PS4, we have to activate our jailbreak first. And to those who are not yet aware, on the PS4, every time we turn off our system, we have to reactivate our jailbreak. And on this video, we are going to show you the most common process or procedure to activate the jailbreak. On the PS4, we can either use the internet browser or the user's guide to activate our jailbreak. It depends on how you set up your PS4. But on my PS4 here, we're going to use the browser. Now, to activate the jailbreak, just run the browser. And if you are on 9.0, you will have to use a USB dongle. But for those who are on 7.55 and lower, all you have to do is just access the browser and it will activate the jailbreak. Now, if you are on 9.0, once you have received this message that you have to insert the USB, all you have to do is just insert your USB to any USB port. Wait for this error message. Then just press OK. And once you got through that part, you can just simply load your gold hen or activate any of your payload. Once you see this message, you can now go ahead and proceed with any of your jailbroken stuff. Now, let's say, for example, you are having a hard time activating your jailbreak. You always get the message not enough memory, or your PS4 is simply restarting or giving you a black screen. This is the time where you need to reset or change your host. To do that, you'll have to be connected online. So go to the network settings, set up internet connection, and just connect to your local network and use custom. Now, on the DNS settings, just use manual and use this DNS. You will find this DNS on our description. It is highly advisable to use a DNS that blocks Sony updates. This will prevent your PS4 from updating and protecting your jailbreak as well. So click on next. And once you are connected, go back to the browser. Here, press option, then close window, option again, settings, delete cookies, clear website data. Now here on the enter URL, you can enter any host, but let me go ahead and share the host that I find the most stable. So just go to this website and follow this. Choose auto host, PS3 for the best possible outcome, and just simply reactivate your PS4 as usual. And once you are on this part, you have successfully reset your host. And if you don't want to reactivate your jailbreak every time you use your PS4, you can just put your PS4 on rest mode after playing. Doing this, you can just simply resume your game. And to do that, you have to make sure that you keep your application suspended. Go to the settings, power save settings, set features available in rest mode, and make sure that the keep application suspended is checked. Another way to be free from USB when activating your jailbreak is by simply using a device like ESP32S2 Mini and some other self-hosting device. You can find a link on our description for a video on how to set up a jailbreak using those devices. Now, if you have done everything and you still cannot activate your jailbreak, you will have to check your firmware. You may have gone through a firmware update, and updating your PS4 simply means you won't be able to re-jailbreak your PS4 again. To check your firmware, just go to the settings, system information, and here you will find your current firmware. If you find anything here above 9.0, that means that you have updated your console. Unfortunately, there are no easy or cheap way to go back to a firmware where you can re-jailbreak your PS4. This is the part where it is highly advisable to just prevent it from happening than finding a solution. Now, as long as your firmware here is 9.0, any issues that you may encounter can be fixed. Now, let us go ahead and show you how we can disable our update. So just go back to the browser and go to your web host. And just simply click on Disable Updates. This will ensure that there won't be any firmware updates that will occur on your PS4 unless you re-enable your update by clicking on this tab. Now, after you activate your jailbreak, you will notice that the lock on your games are now gone, and you may now be able to load your PS4 games. Now, if there are some PS4 games that you don't see on your main menu, go to the library and games, because there is a settings on the PS4 where you can limit the number of items that you can place on the main menu. But all of the games, all of the payloads or applications can be found here in the library. To fix that issue, you can just go ahead and organize your games using folders. Doing this, you will be able to organize your games, and you can access your games or other applications more convenient. And if all of your games are missing and you have checked your storage and they are still occupying space, then you may have rebuilt your database. An easy fix for this is by using an application called the Items Flow, and it is highly advisable to just get this application from the Homebrew Store. I will just leave a link on our description on how to download and install Homebrew Store. And from the Homebrew Store, just run the application, go to the Store Groups, Utility, and simply look for the Items Flow Manager. So just select and download and install. You can also update your application by using this. So let us go ahead and check if we have any more updates for this application. And once you have downloaded the application, just run the application. From here, just click on Option and choose Rebuild FPKG Database. This will restore all of the games that went missing after you have rebuilt your database. After rebuilding, you will find all of your missing games inside the application. Now, let us say you want to delete or organize your games. It is highly advisable to do that on the system storage. And to go to the system storage, just go to the settings and go to the storage. Here you can organize your storage, copy, or delete your games. Now, let's say, for example, you want to use an extended hard drive for your games. Just go to the devices, USB storage devices, and here you can format a hard drive that you can use for your PS4. This will act as your extended storage. Just make sure that before you do this, there are no important data, because this will definitely reformat your hard drive. And to format, just click on Enter. Format as extended storage. You can only use one extended hard drive at the same time, and you can also organize them using the storage. From here, you can transfer games. Say, for example, you want to transfer the game from your PS4 to your extended storage. Just press an option and click on Move to Extended Storage. You can do that here back and forth. Now, let's say, for example, you have an extended storage that is already filled with games, and you want to use that on a different PS4. Yes, you can actually do that. All you have to do is just plug in the extended storage, and you will be able to use your games as long as you can activate the jailbreak. Now, to address some isolated cases for some games, there are some games that even if you have installed them perfectly, they will still give you a black screen. If you have already installed everything correctly and the game still giving you a black screen, Check your time and date. Games like Red Dead Redemption 2, GTA 5, I just don't know if there are some other games, but they need your time and date to be accurate. You see, when we try this game, I can only get to this part and all I get is a black screen. This happens if a PS4 has a broken CMOS battery. Unfortunately, there are no permanent fix for now. Even if you change your CMOS battery, you still have to connect your PS4 to the PSN, which is definitely a no for all jailbroken PS4. So if you have these issues, you'll have to set your time and date first before you can play those games. But after setting up your time and date, you can rest assured that your games will now work. So this will be it for now. If you still have some issues regarding playing your PS4 games, please go ahead and share them on our comment section and I will definitely address them. And again, my name is Ali. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and like and subscribe and I will definitely see you on our next video. Bye-bye.